corpses are a couple days old.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell by the wounds, not the wounds, but like the defensive wounds or the bruising, how long before they die? Like, I want to know how long they've been gone.
Okay, you're trying to figure that out.
I'm trying to figure that out because
I would say that I will give you a medicine roll. Not yet. I will give you advantage if you use taste.
Flavor.
If you use that sense, that if you use your taste sensor,
like finger in the blood, lick it.
Right. Or maybe you could lick Billy's forehead wound and get advantage that way.
Why would you do that? That's really gross.
What'd you roll?
13.
They've been down here a couple days. They're bloating out and starting to juice.
But they know they've been dead a couple days, but I wanted to know if by the bruises, how long, if it looked like any...
He had been there longer than a few days, like he'd been tortured.
No. It looks like he was... What are you rolling?
I'm just rolling.
Okay. No.
Frustration roll.
Yes. Frustration roll.
So
20 teetered to a 2.
So
I don't even know how that happened.
basically these two disappeared about the time we showed up in town. So we've only been in town for a day or two.
We came back last night.
No, I mean, when we originally came to the town, it's only been like a day or two.
I thought it'd been about a week.
Yeah, it's been...
Really?
Yeah.
A week?
Yeah,
Alright.
I would give it at least a week.
Alright, Alright.
We got back in town last night and saw both of them. Supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, because we know they were dead.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to Adar.
Well, then I'm gonna take it up the rear.
I'll take it back over to Adar because he shoved past Hugor. And what did Adar have intentions of doing?
I'm moving past. I'm basically trying to get to wherever the horn blowing is coming from. Because I'm pissed right now. They killed a kid.
I messaged back to Talia, you better get up here. Adar's on a rampage.
And then I see this statue of a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's an altar built around it.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm going to look at it and try and figure, are they sacrificing people to this dwarven thing?
Who's the dwarven thing? You're a dwarf. Come on, dwarfy.
Are you going to take the time to read the little placard?
I'm going to do my best.
Dwarfy dwarf.
I speak dwarven.
So do I.
Ironically enough, I assumed you did.
Yeah.
I took it as one of my languages, so...
I took it as one of mine.
You kind of...
I ironically speak giant, which is ogre's giant, and I can read dwarven script. Throwing that out there. Just
You
so
can read it, you just can't speak it. Can't write it either, damn it. That was the one thing my teacher never taught me how to do.
All right. It says petrified iron star with a question mark in parentheses. So it says petrified iron star, question mark, dwarf, comma, found 1459 Dale Reckoning in Red Larch West Quarry in broken condition.
So the stuff laying around, does it look like they're sacrificing people to this dwarf?
No, you see, it looks like they're offerings. But it doesn't, I mean, there's no blood around here or anything that would indicate sacrificial, like, types of actions going on.
Cantrip message over to Adar. Can you read it?
Yeah.
What's it say?
That's something about some dwarf and they found in broken pieces. They're trying to put it back together, but that's stupid. They'll never be able to do it without another dwarf making it possible.
So they moved the statue in here from somewhere.
Right? What's all this crap laying around here?
It's like offerings.
As you're looking through, there's a dagger laying near the dwarf at the base of the statue, decorated in star motifs, and a grip of night blue leather. Dried blood still coats the dagger from its use in some kind of bloody ritual.
No, damn it.
Such as carving eyeballs into people's heads.
The name Rezur, R-E-S-Z-U-R, Rezur, is graven, that's what it says, graven, on the dagger's pommel.
No, man. The last time I got curious about an item, remember what happened? Spinning swords, and yeah, it got ugly. You guys can investigate that if you want.
If you want to take it, but I'm going towards that horn pool.
Yeah, so that's what you see there in that room, and there is the passageway that heads up south.
Use your mage hand. I'm saying, I'm coming up behind them so I can see into the room, and I'm saying to, because I can hear this, saying to that, use your mage hand.
He looks back and gives you a smile. Whatever you say, lady. Flicks it up, mage hand, picks up the dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and move your people down to the next doorway, if you're all going to go there.
Adar's taking lead on this one, going down the hallway.
Nothing happened when he picked up the dagger.
He picked up the dagger.
Okay.
Stuffed it in my pocket. Adar is moving, but I'm actually going to move past him. I've got more movement, so I'm actually going to go up to the door again, slide past you. Again, hands up while I slide so you can see me kind of, I give you a big old shitty smile. Slide past you and go up and investigate the door. First thing I'm looking for is traps. I know this area's already been trapped from what I've seen. So
roll.
So what am I doing? Perception, investigation.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools,
Yes.
Steve? Okay, so you are. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16 naturally, and it just depends on what my bonus is.
And then add your proficiency bonus.
Just my proficiency bonus.
That's correct.
18.
You do not see anything resembling a trap, although the door has been not only locked but barred from the other side.
Message back to Adar, who's right behind me now. Door's barred. What do you want to do?
Beat it down.
Now, the door itself is it's a metal door. It looks like it's newer than the other construction you've seen here, but it's not like 3 days old. You know, it's been here for a while, so it's rusty. But it's locked. You see a keyhole, and you can also tell by trying to kind of move it that it's barred behind it. You could try to bash the door in, like with bodies, or you could try to beat the door down with weapons and such. Or if you have any other ideas, go ahead and throw them my way.
Knock on the door, see what happens.
Can you see through the keyhole?
Yeah, there's light coming from the room.
Okay. If we look in to see through the keyhole, what
Do you want to put your eye next to the peephole and look in?
you have thieves' tools, right?
Oh yeah, I could pick the lock if necessary, but I think it's...
But you should have a little mirror, a little hand mirror.
Do we drink for that? No, I have to play your character.
You do? No, Maggie just played my character, and that's an awesome idea. I do have a hand needle.
It's because I'm used to being the
mirror,
rogue.
hand
I'm
needle.
used to being the thief. Hand mirror. You don't want a hand needle.
No, that's...
Hey, do you hear Sweet Leaf in your head right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to try to stick your little mirror, you know, it has a little extender under the door or something?
I thought Adar was bullying it up to the door.
That's what I thought.
Here's my thought.
Okay, you guys need to get your shit together and just tell me what you're
Yes. Because I was under the other...
In game, Hugor, you have a hand mirror.
Yes.
See what you can see underneath that door. Is there a gap that you can see underneath that door? Can you see anything from the...
That would be allowed. Adar, what are you doing then?
Hurry up, boy. I'm jumping at the bit.
If you can see through there, and if you can see underneath the door and see that it's clear to look through the keyhole, you can cast Mage Hand where you can look, right? And you can cast Mage Hand on the other side of the door and possibly unlock it.
You're right.
Here's what's going to happen. Do you want to stick your mirror underneath the door?
Yes.
You do. As soon as you do, your mirror gets smashed. Okay. And there's about a 1/4 inch gap, maybe a 1/2 inch to, or I'm sorry, about a 3/4 inch gap where you can slide your mirror under. You do. First thing that happens is it gets smashed. The second thing that happens immediately is literally you hear like a farting sound, right? But it's somebody who is spraying a bottle of oil out of a nozzle underneath the door out toward where you are.
Okay, as soon as I see oil come or smell it,
Yeah.
I grab everybody, just kind of use my arms as a clothesline almost, and start pushing everybody back as far as we can get back in
Okay.
the allowed time.
It's only going to take up the first 5 foot space.
Okay.
So push everybody back wherever you'd like them to be. But the 5 feet in front of that door is now on fire. Brigid, make me a perception check.
Where's my perception?
It's a skill. They're alphabetical.
I was shut up.
They're alphabetical.
15.
Brigid, you hear movement coming from the other side of the room where the bodies are. It sounds like people are coming up.
They're coming!
Hugor would like to
Hooray!
yell out. Sorry. Hugor would like to yell out at this point. Open the freaking door! We smashed the statue!
I'd like everybody to go ahead and roll initiatives. Get ready to write this down for me, please. Oh, here's a D12.
Cool.
And give me just a moment before I collect everybody's numbers here. Sean's been the initiative tracker for me.
He's awesome with that.
Yeah, he's good for that.
You should get an inspiration point for that.
If he uses his sense of taste. Talia,
Tully gets an 18.
Adar,
Adar is a 14.
Brigid,
-6. I have a 5. I rolled
wow.
a 1.
And Hugor rolled a natural 20.
Which gives you...
24.
Alright.
Not only a kick-ass number, but my favorite
Pennywise
TV
gets
show.
what?
Got 19.
Alright.
Call him bullshit.
Yeah?
Considering on my little piece of paper all the NPC monsters, I have it, so I'm just going to start calling him Pennywise.
There you go.
So,
How tall are the ceilings in here?
10 feet.
So you have Hugor, Pennywise, Talia, Adar, and Brigid.
Started out. She warned you. She heard footsteps. They're coming.
Behind us, right?
You can ask.
Well, they wouldn't be in front of us.
Yes, from me.
From behind! Yes!
Now they're coming
Okay,
through the fire door.
Hugor's going to move past everybody, come to this little corner nook over here, and take up an offensive position looking at the doorway where the bodies were laid. Do I have line of sight from there?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's the other room.
So,
That's a statue room you're at.
Yeah, you're at the statue room.
yes.
We are at the statue room, I should say.
I'm still going to take up position right there. It's going to be my turn there.
The guy with the best initiative is going to hide behind the person with the worst initiative.
Mm-hmm.
At least you got
I'm
something
holding my action in case anything should go down. Like that.
I'm going to drop my torch.
Why?
I have on my shield. Does it hit Hugor's feet, which are covered in oil?
No, I moved out of the way quick enough. I think. Or did they? Did I get sprayed?
No.
Okay.
No, you got out of the way.
Okay, since I was holding my action, will I be able to... No, that's why you didn't move him up on me. But, cantrip...
Shit, they just keep coming.
Can you use a mage hand to trip people?
I can pull weapons away. It's only 10 pounds, and that's why I've never really used it for anything like that.
You can't do that anywhere with Nick here.
Like, if they're in the scabbard. Like, I haven't even ever tried to pull it out of somebody's
Anything.
hand, but you figure you can definitely hold on easier than 10 pounds.
Anything
So,
that requires an attack roll, you can't use mage hand for.
I just thought, you set the mage hand down and flip it up. Watch him go,
That's going to Bigsby pissed. threw that across the room.
If I was a mage,
All right. Hugor, you move up and you take a defensive position